Okay. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she's so thirsty. Yo, I'm trying to make sure the damn audio recording because last time I dropped 3 videos, bro. No audio. I got something different for y'all today. I got a little treat for y'all, CSG. I just want to know what y'all opinion is because most of my viewers is male. They're around my age, right? So I like watching Abram preach sometimes. I like watching Pink Book Lessons. Like all these different little relationship things. Riva TV, I think. All of them. I just like getting different perspectives. I used to watch Just Pearly, bruh. But it started to get to the point, and this other girl, it was like some Spanish girl. She was like a bartender, and she used to be talking about men and female relationships. I like hearing different perspectives, but at the end of the day, it's like when women be talking about how men want to be treated and this and that, I used to always feel like she trying to jump on the wave, bruh. She just trying to say what we be thinking, but since she a female, she gonna get money from it. She gonna get more attention because it's like, oh man, that's what I always wanted the girl to tell me. But you're not finna get with that girl, bruh. She just finna make money off you and then that's it. So I want to hear their perspective. Like, she got exposed. I just think she, a lady trying to make money, bruh. But
let's 16-year-olds are hotter than 20.
Let's put it in like fast motion though, so it don't be taking too long. Oh, it's on 1.5 already. Let's go.
6-year-olds?
Yep, she says exactly that.
16-year-old chicks are hotter than 26-year-old chicks. She just said that a day after my birthday too. I don't know what she talking about, what context that is, but based on this context, that's wild, bro. 16-year-olds ain't even legal, bro. So, like, give me the 26-year-old. What the fuck you talking about? Like, they ain't even no woman. They ain't even no fully developed, like, girl yet. Like, chill out with that shit. That shit weird.
Our favorite girl had a long 1-hour video done on her, but I don't watch the whole thing. It was from Jay Aubrey. He did some research on our girl Pearl.
Hey guys, today I am here with my sister Eva, and she is going to give a chicken coop tour. I don't need no validation. I don't need no validation.
You don't need no validation.
Except from TikTok. Ah! A lot of you guys have been asking questions. So I kind of ended up being like a full-time TikTok, like YouTuber by accident.
So we can see Pearl was actually once pretty far removed from the characters who make up the manosphere. In fact, I doubt she even knew who any of them were back when she was making things like My First Vlog, A Trip to Florida, Chicken Coop Tour, wrong spelling, and Mansion House Tour, 10 bedrooms.
Okay, so I'm gonna see the front of the house.
10 bedrooms is crazy.
10 bedrooms is a lot.
See, Pearl herself comes from a very wealthy, sheltered background in Chicago, with both of her parents, Dan and Jennifer Davis, being quite accomplished software engineers in their own right. Jennifer being listed as the former CEO of Davisware, a multi-million-dollar company the couple founded together. She's now the CEO of another organization she founded to be Exponential, which is described as an online community seeking to provide tangible and realistic advice to women and to mothers, specifically in navigating parenthood or life as a whole. Their website also mentions that Be Exponential was built by women for women.
The thing that's so weird to me about the Pearl girl is if you grew up in a house with 10 bedrooms, which most people don't really have 10 bedrooms, bro. I think our house was like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and that was doing good. And you got 7 more bedrooms on top of what I had, like, bro, you something else. To be honest, like building a social media presence, I don't even get how she got into like how she got in about the manosphere and all that stuff when her situation is so much different. I would see if like you grew up in a broken household and you realize the importance of a man. But your daddy was successful, your mom was successful, and they stayed together. How do you even know what a dynamic that fails look like? All you've seen is successful partnership. Then your mom is a whole educated CEO doing good for herself woman. You a volleyball player, professional, and you got a successful YouTube channel. Like, you speaking to people not having good relationships because women do this and women do that don't even make sense at this point.
Ain't it crazy that this girl's arguing for the TradCon thing, stay at home, be a wife, have kids, do all this other stuff, and her mom is a CEO? Women aren't feminine enough. Women aren't this, and you see her arguing on podcasts, yelling at people, telling people off, or being aggressive and combative with people. It's just interesting that her whole life experience, even at home, was the opposite. And by all accounts, the way she speaks about her family life and the fact that her parents stayed together, it seems very contradictory with the whole idea that, because her mom is the quintessential modern woman in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Right? You can't be a CEO
No.
and be hyper feminine.
No.
That's just not the way it works. You can't run a company successfully, run multiple companies successfully, make all this money, and still be super. The reason being is like, and when you're in the workplace, there's a certain level of certainness and all this stuff that you need to do. So it's just interesting to me that she had a good life growing up. She was afforded a good life by her parents based off being like modern women or whatever it is. And yet she gets to this stage.
I noticed about women like that, like they want to have their own. So like, yeah, the man could be making all this money and he a CEO and he own this business, own that business. But the women in those situations, they want their own thing. They want to be able to hold their own weight. They want to be able to say like they divert their attention onto their own little projects. So being a traditional, like I'm gonna stay at home and let him take care of this, and like that's impossible. She wants to do her own thing. She gonna go back to college, get a degree. She gonna want to do her own pathway. Excuse me. So I don't get what Pearl be preaching. I don't know. It's like it's coming from a standpoint of like she want to empathize with people who got less, but she don't have less. So I don't get it. Why the fuck do you want to empathize with us for? We just trying to struggle and make it. You don't have to struggle like at all.
And all of a sudden, in 2 years, she's advocated for the exact opposite of literally what created her. Just interesting. I don't know.
The more I think, the more I'm like, gosh, the natural world order has to be men, women, children. Maybe government. I haven't decided. I have to think more about that.
Wasn't your mom the president?
I mean, in the Bible, it's like God, man, woman, children. But who follows that anymore? I don't know.
Was she the leader of the company?
What was you're researching my family now, huh? They might have titled it one thing or another. They did that to get some grant from the government or something. I don't remember. But
So, is that a crime?
Why you trying to make your mama look bad? Your mama did nothing but love you and want to support you. Why are you trying to make her look bad? Because you online saying women shouldn't do this, women shouldn't do that. But the crazy part about, like, she don't have any, like, relationship. That be the thing with the gurus and all of this. Like, they don't be in no successful relationship, but then they be talking to us about relationships. It be that, like, coach that never played basketball that be trying to tell you, like, how to do pick and rolls. And you might understand the concept of it, but it's like, man, you never would understand the experience of it. The ups and the downs, the feeling of, like, damn, this shit ain't gonna work. But then it's working. Or, damn, man, we fell out for a couple months. Now we back. Like, that feeling of, like, feeling lost and hopeless, and then you come back. Like, it's a whole different experience when you go through stuff, bro.
So she's basically saying her mom defrauded the government. She wasn't actually a CEO. So either she's lying,
Or she don't know what
she's lying to keep up her image and making her parents look like fraudsters.
Or she doesn't know what the
Or she's telling the truth and her parents are fraudsters and she openly admitted it to protect her reputation.
Either way, it don't look good.
I mean, listen, I don't care what crime my mom admitted or did. There's no way I'm saying that shit in public. But we all build different. Do you want to expose your parents? Like, imagine your kids online.
She's not realizing that what she's saying. She's talking about fraud. She doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
She's just like, well, my mom was not actually that. She's just saying like that. She's not saying committing fraud and stuff like. She doesn't know that what you're talking about is illegal.
So, is that a crime?
Hey, to be real, man, I told this story before. I'm gonna tell it again. The people that be ignorant be successful as shit. I don't know what it is, but the dumbest, most oblivious people, it's like they say things and they create things. They go viral. They get the most money. They sign a contract and it wound up being lucrative. They put their name on something and the shit wound up getting them residuals for life. And when they talk, it's like, bro, they can't even formulate a thought process. Everything is all over the place. And it's just like, where did y'all find this mother? Like, bro, no offense, no shots or whatever, but when you hear Rihanna talk, do she sound like the smartest individual you ever heard, bro? Or do she be sounding like, it be wild, bro? But they be writing hella hits for this woman and she got a voice. And it's like, that's undeniable. And she pretty. It's like, as long as you pretty and you got a voice, or you just pretty and people just look out for you with that pretty privilege. I used to tell this girl when I was working at Smoothie King all the time, like, you got pretty privileged because like people will literally come in here and give you $5 tips. I could come in there and be like, hey, what's up? Da 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 da. You could do this smoothie, that smoothie. I'll break down all the macros and the micronutrients and everything in the smoothie. Won't even tip me at all. She'll just come up, hey, how you doing? What can I get for you? Oh man, da 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 da. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try that. All right, here you go, $5. And I'm like, it's crazy, bro. When you look at society, it's like women have the power to do so much stuff men can't. Men are very strong. I ain't gonna lie. Men are strong. We not really supposed to show emotions. Sometimes men be getting emotional, you feel me? But it's just, we got to be stronger as men, man, because women like this, bro, she don't even look that, she look older than me, bro, and I'm way older than her. She don't even look like she take care of, like, the little things. But for some reason, she don't got no fingernails done. Like, what do you, like she bite her nails? But she famous as hell. She got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Look at the algorithms, bro. People who be having no talent and no opinion and no real insight in the world be getting the most views.
Didn't say that on air. The main takeaway here is that Pearl got to experience a lavish childhood as a result of her parents both having high-paying jobs. In fact, one of the times Pearl first blew up was thanks to a TikTok she made about a giant water slide her dad bought her and her siblings. Yeah, some people just live a completely different life than the rest of us. Now I know why she thinks a Lamborghini costs 50 grand.
Yo, this video is wild. They did their research. They did their research. Shout out to this guy. J. Aubrey's killing it.
But this was Pearl's first taste of online stardom. A glimpse into a life where she didn't have to work a corporate job with Konica Minolta selling printers, a position she absolutely hated.
And it was literally like the worst sales job of my life. Like, I hated it. I hated it so much.
But if she had never sold printers, we never would have gotten these wonderful song parodies she posted to LinkedIn.
We just took a DNA test, turns out we're 100% the best, even when we're going crazy, because we do see problems, that's a human in us. Bling bling, then we solve them, that's a salesman in us.
I'm starting to see why she hated working there.
You should call me.
Oh my God. It's a thin line between confidence and cringe. If you trash at something and you still keep doing it, you could be Ice JJ Fish, my nigga. Like, you confident at it, but you sorry, you trash. So it goes viral. Because you can't take you serious, but you mad serious about it, right? She the same way. Hold on 1 second, man. My nose keep running. This is crazy. Let me make sure this thing is even... Yeah, it's still going. Let me pause it. Let's keep going.
Me on my work phone. All day when you need her.
Yo, don't lie. Yo, with that last one, she on to something. I think the boy Drizzy got to get in contact. You need to call her on his cell phone.
He's not.
What does Charlemagne always say?
Too much goddamn money.
Yeah, you know, COVID was a weird time for all of us. I'll just say that.
My name is Pearl from Konica. I'll help you save till I can't no more. We got the printers in the back.
It's still better than her recent music.
Feminism is the worst thing ever. Yeah, we get our money. Yeah, we get our job. Yeah, we dumped our high school heartthrob. But then we end up alone on antidepressants, all alone.
According to one article I found from 2020, Pearl was first gaining traction on TikTok after just several months of creating her account. Her initial claim to fame being her breakup quiz series, in which she wrote a bunch of questions that viewers could then send to their ex-partners to fill out for Pearl to post publicly. And it was pretty successful too, posting the best answers from a pool of nearly 9,000 submissions. This article, though, also makes sure to note that Pearl herself has yet to send the quiz to anyone in her past, considering she's never actually been in a real relationship. Pearl stating, I actually have not had a boyfriend that was serious enough for me to send it to, hence why I had my followers take it. The only long-term relationship I can think of is a guy I talked to.
But that goes to what I was saying earlier. I'm like, experience is the best teacher in life. It's like, yo, how do you react? Like, okay, as a soldier, when I was a soldier, how I could train you how to shoot weapons. I could train you how to throw grenades. I can train you how to get low, how to do cover, how to do formations. When you actually hear the bombs blowing up, how do you respond, bro? Do you like start freaking out? Do you be like, hey, let's take cover? Do you take leadership? Do you actually start shooting back? It's like it's all to be determined. And then like that might be your first reaction, but if you've been doing it for years, now how you respond? Okay, that's just gunshots coming from over there. Like, you're supposed to get experience from dating, from being with people, from learning the ups and downs. Even in life, it's like you got to keep going through it, and then you start finding better ways to kind of cope with certain things because you done seen it before. That's ultimately how we supposed to grow. Now, when you don't grow, you need help. You need therapists. You need somebody that's in your corner to support you. Then you got to start making those type of reservations. But to be honest with you, like, if she's never been in like a real relationship, it's hard for her to tell us what we need to be looking for, because it's like you just speaking out into the world, like what you think it should look like. But we all know the world is, that's like me asking for world hunger to end, and me asking for the polar ice caps to stop melting and ozone layer to stop depleting. Like, people are still going to keep driving cars. People are still going to keep eating whatever they want to eat. People still going to keep doing whatever they want to do. It's like, oh man, stop drinking and driving. We got Ubers. People still going to drink alcohol and drive, bro. It's no way you could say it until you blue in the face. People going to do what they going to do. They got free will. They got choices that they make. So Darwinism, man.
Y'all noticing the pattern with these dating coaches? Just saying. Just saying.
Only. Huh? What?
They don't say that.
What I do? I didn't think
it's crazy.
Which in itself is totally fine and normal. Everyone moves at their own pace, and there's no shame in dating later in life. Except Pearl might slightly disagree.
Just because you're 35 and you're single doesn't mean you'll be single at 60, at 70.
But the problem is at 35, you've lost all the things that men value. That's the problem, because men value femininity, fertility, and they value youth. So you can't say you're youthful when you're almost halfway through your life. Like, you can't say you're fertile when you're about to have geriatric pregnancy. So it's like, and you look worse than you did at 25, right? So the way you're thinking is like a woman.
Not to mention, it's almost been 3 years since this article was published, and
some 35-year-olds be looking good as shit. I get it's geriatric pregnancy because that starts. But people still be having kids, man, all up until they 40. So it's like, it still happens. So it's like, I don't know.
to my knowledge, Pearl still has yet to be in an actual long-term relationship. Though there was the time she briefly dated the angry TikTok reaction guy, not for very long. Her ex-best friend of 22 years, Emily, says that despite her brief time with angry reactions, Pearl has still never had a serious relationship.
Have you ever been engaged? No, never. And she's never even been in a serious relationship. Like, honest to God, her and Wanye, like, that wasn't even, that doesn't even count at all, because what was that?
And that's where we run into a bit of a problem. Pearl, as someone who has evidently never been married, never been engaged, never even held down a boyfriend longer than a few months, still somehow has the nerve to tell other women what to do in their relationships. Publicly, it's her job to do that. A huge part of her brand relies on judging other people's marriages from afar. Pearl likes the idea of being married. She wants a family someday and wants to have kids. But does that by itself mean she's a reliable source on how a marriage needs to work? What exactly gives her the right to tell others how they're doing things wrong when she herself hasn't even experienced a relationship the way she thinks she wants it? Relationship advice might as well be completely fucking discarded, even by her own metric.
I've noticed a lot of therapists are like older single women, and I'm kind of like, if you can't maintain a relationship, why would I take advice from you? This is just something I've noticed.
I'm not trying to come off a certain way, but a lot of these type of women, I'm gonna say these type, there we go. These type of women, they be hypocrites, bro. It just is what it is. They always be hypocritical. They'll be saying, girl, you need to stay with your man like he a good man, and then they be cheating on their man, or they be leaving all their relationships, or they be single. They don't even want to date nobody. Oh, girl, I'm working on myself. I'm trying to go to this cruise to Bahamas, this and that. Yeah, but you should stay with him. He a good man. This and, I'm like, don't even make sense, bro.
Notice, yeah, like, why would I take advice from you if you can't maintain a relationship?
I didn't say it, she did.
Fourth thing I've learned from the manosphere, and I'm not going to talk about if this is true or not true, women are always willing to leave you for a better option. Women today are less marriageable than ever before. Like, women can and will take all of your money. Women will do things like withhold sex if they don't do like chores or something.
She was so excited to share what she learned, in fact, that she even brought her family into the mix, which had some varying results.
Today I have a special guest on the channel, my little sister Amelia. She's super excited to be here. I'm going to be showing her some of Kevin Samuel's savage moments, because she was not willing to sit down for a full clip. So
yeah, her sister does not give even a single fuck. Just please let her go.
Do you think women get upset at men a lot? Depends. Do you think they say things like men are trash a lot? Do you think that's okay?
Sometimes.
Really?
Depends on the guy you're talking about.
But in general, do you think that's okay? Like, men are trash, like, just in general.
Bro, you could tell they got money, or they homeless. I don't know, not homeless, but you know what I'm saying, broke. They don't give a fuck how they look. That's how you know somebody got, like, you wearing these oversized sweaters, this big ass Bob Ross shirt. Shout out to Bob Ross. It's faded. You ain't care to put nothing on your face, no lipstick on, nothing, bro. Curl your hair up. You got money. Big ass glasses on and shit. She like Peter Parker, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Girl.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that kind of stuff.
That's how most normal people would hear.
Yeah.
Red pill. Okay. What's that? I got bills to pay. She's 13. Like, this is a question I've never asked myself. I was like, would I ever sit a 12-year-old down and be like, you want to watch some Kevin Samuels?
They're kind of players a little bit. You ready? Stop looking like I'm torturing you.
Why the hell are you gonna pay full price for a goddamn car that's been used? If I'm gonna invest into you, I need to know you are not used, man.
What does your YouTube feed look like on a daily basis?
It literally looks like this stuff. It's like men's dating advice.
You are so single.
Nigga!
I love, like, I was gonna say something. That shit sound weird. Young people have no filter. Old people have no filter. When you get into the middle, bro, that's when people be lying and shit. I don't know what it is, bro. You ask a teenager, they're gonna tell you exactly what's on their mind. A kid gonna tell you exactly what's on their mind. A 80-something-year-old woman, she don't got no fucking problem telling you what's on her mind.
Some of you are single, but some of you are so single.
You are so single. Oh my god. Yo, the way that shit came out. Yo, play back. I want to hear it again.
It literally looks like this stuff. It's like men's dating advice.
You are so single. Someone had to say it.
Fucking uppercut the fucking beat.
Your own sister, just.
God damn.
Yo, they all taking turns on her.
But why are you also exposing her to the repulsion that is your community? I mean, these comments are insane. She has no life in her. She's gonna do hard drugs when she gets older. She for sure is not attracting anyone in life. She will die alone.
Talking about the 13.
Yeah, of course. Because the internet, it's wild out there. It is wild.
Yo, these
you're just here.
Red pill dudes is straight up losers. They heard a 13-year-old be like, I don't really care about this manosphere stuff. And they're like, this girl's fucking stupid.
You're going to be here existing, my guy. And then they're going to.
Yeah.
So that was Kevin Samuels. What did you think? Did you think what he said was true or false?
I don't know.
If I tried showing my little sister some of Pearl's videos, I think she'd deck me in the face.
I prefer Kevin Samuels to Fresh and Fit.
I prefer Minecraft YouTubers.
Watching Pearl try to get regular people.
She ain't even living up enough life to even know what he's talking about. So it would just be like her listening to somebody talk. That's like me at 13 and somebody trying to explain stocks to me. I'd be like, so you put your money in and you wait for it, and then it could go up, but it could go down, and you got to pull it out before it go down. And it's like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why would I put my money in there if I don't know if it's going to go up or go? Like, it don't make sense to me at that point. Y'all don't get research. I don't get none of that shit at that point.
On board with her new belief system is truly a sight to behold.
A girl will only love a guy like that's like the best she can get. But if she has a better option, like that makes more money, is more attractive, is like just a better all-around option, she'll leave her current like boyfriend or husband for them. Oh.
I mean, just here you can tell her friend isn't nearly as invested in this conversation as Pearl is.
By Pearl logic, I can literally hop in her DMs right now. I'm a regular ass man. I'm black. She already shown that she could date a black dude. Hey, Pearl, I'm in Port St. Lucie. Like, what's up? I'm in PSL, Florida. You trying to come through? By her logic, she gonna come through and give me a chance. Like, come on, bro. We already know that ain't gonna happen.
Basically, the candy store analogy is like sex is candy, and girls get it right away. But most guys, you don't have access to sex till their late 20s, early 30s. Okay. So if you get married, like before that, they think that like girls should put up with cheating, basically. Yeah, I know. Because, like, it's not fair to the guys. Because, like, now, at 35, they finally put out their money right. They got to the gym for 5 years, did all this stuff. Now they get to have sex with a lot of people. So why would they only settle for one?
Well, then why did they get married?
Why did they get married? Why not just stay single and go sleep around? You know, I think we spend so much time on YouTube, we don't realize, like, just go outside. This whole red pill stuff is so goofy, like, nobody in the real world takes it seriously. This is a niche thing for a niche community.
You went in, like, in a little... circle jerk of people that think that,
yeah, this shit's not real life for most people. People not taking this shit seriously.
Man, people are just trying to make it through the day. The last thing anyone wants to do is listen to Just Pearly Things tell them what age disqualifies women from finding a partner. Who cares? Also, asking this person about age probably isn't the best idea.
Did she say 16-year-olds are hotter than 26-year-olds?
Yep, she says exactly that.
Okay.
Okay. This is wild. This is wild. This wild.
I mean, you could have chose a like 46-year-old, and I'd be like, maybe.
Nah.
You could make that take.
Nah.
26?
26.
God damn.
Golly.
16-year-old chicks are hotter than.
You can't even repeat that, right? You can't even. Yeah, exactly. Moving right along.
Yeah, but you know you like no, nigga, and you weird. I'll say it.
Moving right.
Y'all here talking about underage girls are more. Oh my god.
Right along.
No,
just the fact that you want to explain this shit, you don't have to explain this shit.
It's not like I want to explain. It's just like
there's the geezers out there.
You know, the red pill stuff. The more you peel back the layers, you hear weird stuff, and like eventually they just want to fuck like a 14-year-old virgin. Like that's what it sounds like. The more and more you peel back the layers, that's not like they want to go after kids. You get weirder and weirder.
Fuck you mean, man?
Before it's like, yo, 18's legal, and then it's like, yo, 16-year-olds are hotter.
I feel like the red pill shit, it's like a game of telephone. It's like, yo, it probably started off as like men want to be men and men want women to like do traditional roles, and men can do traditional roles, bring home the bacon, take care of the household, protect the household. Somebody run up in here, somebody threaten you, I take care of that threat. I cut the grass, I clean the car, I take care of the bills. Women take care of the household, the kids. You make sure, you know, you look good, you look nice. And it turned into like some other shit, some dominant, it just turned into some other shit. The longer it went on, it's like, oh, I need you to be a virgin. I need you to be like, bro. Women today are not virgins, bro. Some women be losing their virginity in middle school, high school. You're not finna find a virgin. I get you wanting a woman that's gonna take care of you, support you, and do all this and that. That's not the world we live in. It's like, also being a red pill person, I think the red pill people need to understand that life is just not that. It's not that. It probably was never all the way that either. Like the thing that you thinking in your head is probably just based on your demographic. Like the people you was around had relationships like that, so you thought that's how everybody was. But when you really look at it, like it's always been modern thinking women that wanted to do their own thing, that wanted to explore the relationships with other people, and it's always been like that. You might have one case where like Mr. Johnson paid all the bills and his wife stayed at home, but then you talk to that lady, she was miserable the whole time. She had to do what she had to do. That's how she gonna explain it. Oh, I had to take care of these kids. Their life always sounded horrible. So it's like, why would you want to go back to that? I just want whatever girl I end up with, her life to be amazing and her to be happy and her to look at me like, yo, like, we do this shit together. That's it. We doing this together, and I wouldn't have nobody else. I wouldn't rather have nobody else beside me accomplishing all of this stuff in life but you. And that's it. And I feel the same way about her. That's it, bro. That's all nigga really want. Fuck red pill, blue pill, all this other stupid shit. All we want is a companion that's gonna really love us and really want to support us through everything we going through, and we can do the same thing, reciprocity. That's it.
Y'all weird. I don't care what nobody says.
What the fuck was she cooking here?
Not that it's literally any excuse that she's doing this, because what she is doing, I can't even put into words how disgusting it is. But I've known her since 2002. I do not think she thinks that way. If she does, f her all over again. I don't care. But I don't think she does. I think she does it to rev people up and to get more views and to get more money. So all that to say, I'm curious to see when she does find a husband and find a man, is she going to keep this act up? Because is she going to find somebody that shares these exact views with her? Or is she gonna meet someone and be like, okay, I don't actually think this way?
According to both Emily and Angry Reactions, Pearl's bizarre obsession with churning out the most mind-numbing takes imaginable seemed to happen overnight.
Because a lot of people be in my comments be like, she had to have been like this when y'all was dating. Bro, no, she wasn't at all. She was not like this, bro.
I mean, we know she used to be normal-ish. What happened then? How do you go from making such innocuous vlogs with your family to outright pandering to the lowest form of men on Twitter with no shame? Well, without making any unreasonable assumptions here, we know from Emily that Pearl has been consistently fixated on finding a boyfriend in the past, staying up late into the night, and poring over all the numbers and information she could possibly find in hopes of finally attaining a high-value man of her liking.
It's honestly like sad because she was always trying to figure out what could she do to get a husband. You know, I always told her that she did too much research. She was always online, like looking up relationship facts and stuff like that, and she would be up late, like doing it. And I'm like, just stop. Yeah, just stop doing that. Like, let's just naturally look for a man.
Which again is fine. Everyone deserves to find love. Except I don't know how she expects to do it when this is how she advertises herself to the public. Now I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know exactly why she pivoted so hard to red pill content. We simply don't know the definitive reason as to why she's so susceptible to the manosphere. And oh wait, there is a reason, and she said it herself. Oh, okay.
Or even girls, they'll ask me like, how can you listen to this man? And I have one answer for you. Low self-esteem.
Yeah, that's real. Her answer to the question, why do you listen to this sexist trash, basically boils down to, oh, it's because I hate myself.
From a young age, I haven't thought highly of myself. I never thought that I deserved a lot, to be honest.
I'm gonna stop it right there, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. If you suffering from low self-esteem, confidence issues, my men out there, my women out there, I would say try to get into a headspace where you can at least like be mindful, meditate, go to the gym, get into like a happy place in your life. You don't like that job, go find a different job. Like, just change up different ways you move, be more productive. You'll start feeling a little bit better about yourself, start grooming yourself. My niggas, man, cut your hair, make sure you shaved or, you know, lined up. Like, start really doing stuff to make yourself look at yourself differently, man. Stop taking shorts too. Stop dating because there's nobody around and this girl over here that you don't really like, you just trying to talk to her. Start having a little bit more like value for yourself and for your own timing. Like, use that time to like better improve things that you needed to work on or things you've been putting off for the longest. And that's the most advice I could give you. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get a better job. I got interviews. I got all types of stuff coming up. And I've been working real hard to try to change my life. So, to be real with you, man, a woman like this, yeah, she got fame, but we seeing in real time, like, that fame and that money don't really be meaning nothing. If you ain't got nothing to say good about yourself or look at yourself in the mirror and say like, okay, cool, I'm this person, that person, it's like you moving off false confidence. Like, you don't got no self-esteem. You just moving at that point. And that's not really what we want to be at. We want to actually be living the life that we say we living, not pretending and faking it and faking it and faking it. Like, it's only so much you could fake until the real start to come out. But hey, I'm sorry if this was a more serious video. I just wanted to react to this. I like watching Abba and preach. I like watching different things. But those last 3 videos I tried to upload, they ain't had no audio to them. I don't know why. It just didn't. It was hating, man. My blue snowball mic was hating on me. But hopefully this records good. See, got the audio input. But y'all, it's been your boy Giolo Mac. Shout out Child Support Gang. I'm out, yo.